Wow, really? I had to have another person to join this new mission type thing just to get it started. Sorry for the ambient sound in the background. Neighbors would be neighbors, yelling, laughing, dogs barking. Nothing really I could do about that at all, so just bear with me. I'm fucking getting annoyed as you are if you hear it, so we're just gonna have to deal with it. Hey, at least you don't have to deal with it. You'll just have to deal with it in the video and then it'll be over with. I had to fucking deal with it all day, so look on the bright side for you. Anyways, Rockstar added these new adversary modes, and they're from Martin Madrazo. You could have up to 4 people in there, but you have to have one more person in there to start it. As someone who is able to do Headhunter in 3 minutes flat with the Hunter itself or the Sea Sparrow just by spamming rockets, or the one called On the List, which is another contact mission like Lester, and then there's another one just like it. It's pretty much a copy and paste mission from those, except for they're in different locations. Which the other ones you could do by yourself, but it has lower payout, to where these ones it has a better payout, mostly because of the double money in RP week, but you have to have one more person, and that's what sucks. For the other person that joins, most likely they'll race to it and get to it before I, because I want to have a more efficient way, and then they'll just kill the target anyways with rocket launchers. So the way I do it, there's no point of it, because most of the people that join it, 4 people, they all rush to it with their race cars. By the time I can get to my chopper, thanks to the cars being extremely slow that spawn next to you, it's already done and late. I have to drive all the way to the beach, and by the time I get to the beach to my chopper, it's already done. Not only that, but the previous session, if the host dies, which is what I had to deal with in the previous session, you fail. I should have left that part into the recording, but it was way too long, about 20 minutes, and this video is probably not going to be that long, so I chopped it. But you should have seen it. So that's the 2 downsides of this thing, is if the host dies, loses their lives on hard, you automatically fail instead of you just going and doing it together. Not only that, but I assume since it takes 2 people, that means that if the player or the host leaves, that means that automatically fails, which means that you wasted your time trying to drive to point A to point B and shoot that target. This is one of the things that ruins the quality of this game, which is you need a certain amount of players to do it by yourself. And to be honest, I could do this by myself. I could do it without anyone helping me. I think for the most part I did in this one, in this footage. So if I did this with a fucking annihilator by myself, why in the world does Rockstar thinks I need another person? Hell, I could complete this one with a pistol. Unless the fucker gets to the jet before I do, then I gotta steal the plane, but you get my point. So I don't see why I had to deal with having these players hold me down. This is one of the things I fear for Red Dead 2, is that in Red Dead 2 they are going to have to create these things where you need multiple people. I already know they're going to have a heist in Red Dead 2 and you're going to have people for that. But sometimes you don't know what I have to fucking deal with. Most of the time, the people don't even message you on the list, and I don't even add anyone either. They just add me. So why the fuck do you add me if you don't want to fucking read my messages when I say, hey, want to join a heist or something? So it's a hard time getting people to communicate on PlayStation, because they really don't want to fucking do anything but their own thing. And if people that are random, meaning that they don't know you, they're not on your list, if they join, then it becomes random, a dice roll basically. You could get fucked, or it could work all well, and then you just move on and never see each other again. That's the type of situation I'm faced with, and if Rockstar continues to add this shit where I have to rely on different people to do one simple thing in a mission when there's really no help at all, then I don't think I'll enjoy parts of the game. I'll just probably stick to free roam and multiplayer and not even continue with the heist and stuff, because these types of things are ridiculous. 2 people. Last time, let me tell you a little story. This was the same level that you see on the screen now. I was trying to call in my Hunter helicopter because we failed it the first time. Some idiot died. And I guess if the idiot dies and loses all his lives, you have to start over. So by the time we had to replay it, it said I had to wait 3 fucking minutes for my Hunter helicopter. By the time I get to the Hunter helicopter, the mission already failed again because the fucker died again. And I was like, I'm not having this. I am just leaving and I'll find a new dispatch. So, not only that, but if I did have someone to do it with, that would mean that I would have to be on their time. I'd have to make sure they're awake, because if I'm on a Saturday or some shit and I just do whatever I want to, and it's probably like 4 o'clock in the fucking morning, that means that if no one's on my time that I personally know, I have to trust randoms, and that could get really messy. I should have kept that clip in where they fucked it up for me, because you would have seen what I had to go through. But that's just what I think about it. I don't think Rockstar Games will ever care or change their mind about how they do this stuff, because they make money off of it. So in the end, I'll just have to continue to deal with the clusterfucks they throw at me.